Welcome back to my African flower tutorials. Following on from my last video, which showed you how to join your flowers using tight join as you go, I'm going to show you a second method which is a bit quicker, and I think it's just simply called join as you go. You will need your joining colour yarn, one flower worked up to round 5, so fully completed with the yarn fastened off, one flower worked up to round 4 with your yarn still attached, and one flower worked up to round 3. Just a reminder that I am using UK terms throughout. First of all, I'm going to join the pink flower onto the green flower. I need to just make one side of round 5 first. So we're going to start with the corner, which is 1, 2, 3 chains, and make a treble into the bottom of the same stitch. Then work one treble into each of the next 7 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That brings us to the next corner. This is the point where we're going to start our join. So work one treble into that corner stitch. Pick up your completed flower and find the corner on that one. So I've got a corner here. Put your hook in the corner from the back to the front, wrap your yarn over and pull the yarn through. Complete your corner stitch by working a treble into the same stitch. And your 2 flowers are joined at the corner. Now work one treble into each of the next 2 stitches. So that's 1, 2. On your completed flower, count 3 trebles in from the corner. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to join into this gap here between trebles 3 and 4. So put your hook in from the back to the front between trebles 3 and 4. Wrap the yarn over and pull it through. Then make one treble into each of the next 3 stitches. Three, and we're going to do our next joining stitch. So count 3 trebles in from the last time we joined, 1, 2, 3, and then put your hook in from the back to the front, yarn over, pull the yarn through, and then make 2 more trebles, so one treble into each of the next 2 stitches. This will bring us up to the corner again. So for the corner, work one treble, find the next corner on your complete flower, put your hook in from the back to the front, wrap the yarn over, pull it through, and complete your corner stitch by making the treble into that same stitch. And you've joined your 2 flowers together. If I show you a bit closer, you pull them apart, you can see that the joining stitches have been made at 3 treble intervals along the side. So what we need to do is continue our round 5 until we get to the beginning again. So I'll get that done and then meet you there. I'm just coming up to the last few stitches now of the round. There you go, last stitch, and then join with a slip stitch to the second chain and fasten off. There we are, you've joined 2 flowers. We're now going to join a flower along 2 sides. So I'm going to be joining the blue flower onto the pink flower along this side and the green flower along this side. You'll see that I've worked my blue flower up to round 4 and one side of round 5, and this is where we're going to start the joining. So first of all, we need to start our corner on the blue flower. So that's 1 treble into the corner stitch. And then I'm going to start my join to the pink flower. So pick the pink flower up, wrong sides together, and then insert the hook into the corner of the pink flower from the back to the front, wrap the yarn over and pull the yarn through. Work 1 treble into the bottom of the same stitch to complete the corner. You now need to work 1 treble into each of the next 2 stitches. So that's 1, 2. We're now going to do our next joining stitch. So count 3 trebles in from the corner. 1, 2, 3, and insert the hook from the back to the front, wrap the yarn and pull it through. Make 1 treble into each of the next 3 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3. We're now going to do our next joining stitch. So count 3 trebles in from the last joining stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, and insert your hook from the back to the front between those 2 stitches. Wrap the yarn and pull it through. Now make 1 treble into each of the next 2 stitches. We now need to join the corner of our pink flower, our blue flower, onto our pink flower and our green flower, all in the same manoeuvre. So first of all, start the corner of the blue flowers, work 1 treble into the corner stitch. Put the hook from the back to the front of the corner of the pink flower, wrap the yarn and pull it through. And do the same with the green flower. So put your hook in from the back to the front of the green flower, wrap the yarn and pull it through. And then complete the corner stitch on the blue flower by working a treble into the same stitch. Now you've got your 3 flowers all joined at the corner. So we now need to join the blue flower along to the green flower. So make 1 treble into each of the next 2 stitches. So that's 1, 2. So we'll now do our joining stitch. So count 3 trebles in from the corner on the green flower. 1, 2, 3. Put your hook in from the back to the front, wrap the yarn over and pull it through. And then work 1 stitch in each of the next 3 stitches. 1 treble into each of the next 3 stitches, I should say. And that's the 3rd one. Now it's time to do our next joining stitch. So count 3 trebles in from the last joining stitch. That's 1, 2, 3. Put your hook in from the back to the front, wrap the yarn over and pull it through, and then work 2 trebles, so 1 treble into each of the next 2 stitches. And that brings us to the next corner. So work 1 treble into the corner stitch, and then we're going to join onto the corner of the green flower. So locate your corner and put your hook in from the back to the front, wrap your yarn over and pull it through. Complete your corner by doing a treble into the same stitch. So we've now joined all 3 flowers along this side here and this side here. We just need to complete our round 5 on the blue flower. So I'm just going to do that now, and then I'll catch up with you again when we're near the beginning of the round. So we're just getting to the last couple of stitches of the round now. Last one, and then join to the second chain with a slip stitch and fasten off. So you've now joined your 3 flowers together. Thanks for watching my Join As You Go tutorial. As you can see, this is a slightly quicker, simpler method of joining than method 1. Rather than joining every single stitch, we've been joining at 3 stitch intervals, which does speed up the process a little bit. Visit my channel to see more tutorials. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and to keep up to date with what I've been making, come and follow Little Dove Crochet on Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, bye!